Hey there, Jeffrey here, Sephora Beauty Director.
And Maisha, also a beauty director.
And we're here to talk to you about fall fragrance.
So everybody knows I love fragrance. I love luxurious fragrance as well. So this is right up my alley. We don't have seasons here in LA, but these are some great fall scents for you that we're going to describe to you. Really encourage you to go into store and really smell these fragrances and experience them for yourself.
It looks like we've got some, some classics, brands that are bringing us new fragrances, some updates to some old fragrances that we love.
One of my holy grails just got an update, so I'm super excited about that. And Jeffrey has been talking nonstop about this particular fragrance that's been
kind of like teased.
Yeah, it's been 6 months to a year that we kind of knew about it. So that's the hardest part is waiting.
Yeah, so we're gonna kind of reveal one of the new launches from Dior. Now we know that you can't actually smell them.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do is tell you a little bit about the inspiration behind the fragrance, some of the notes, and then kind of give you our first impressions as we smell them.
So we actually haven't smelled most of these, so we can be as surprised as you are when you experience these for the first time too. So
now be sure to stop by a store and grab some samples of these. Check these out because again, these are going to be our fall lineup. This is the newest, hottest for fall. So if you, I know there are those of you out there that shop for fragrance and they want the newest, what's the newest. So this is it.
Yes. Okay.
So first up, from Giorgio Armani, we have Si Passione. So this is kind of like an Italian-inspired, very couture fragrance. Floral. It's kind of like a fruity floral.
Thank you.
I almost
There's musk in there.
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
I want a nail polish this exact color as well.
And then I feel there's a note of blackcurrant in there, and I feel like I can kind of smell that too. It's kind of like a...
It's very...
berry juicy.
Cocktail
Yeah,
style.
berry juicy.
So if you're a fan of berry infused cocktails with sort of that very pheromone musk, I feel like this will be a really great one for you.
And we have to give a moment to this bottle because it's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
It's that passionate red, of course. When you think of passion, of course, that's the first color that springs to mind, of course.
So I'll let you do the second one because you've been talking about this for a year.
Okay, so this is actually from Nest Fragrances. I'm a huge fan of Lori Slatkin. I love all of her fragrances. Nest is a brand that has been really good to us. We've hung out with them a lot.
I have a Nest shelf. That's how much Nest I have.
Love them. And so this is a new addition to the Nest family. It's called Cocoa Woods, and really it's their first gourmand fragrance, which is really, really nice. Now, gourmand fragrances are really based off of notes of food, chocolate.
Typically, anything you can bake is very popular in a gourmand fragrance. So chocolate, pastries, meringues, and things
candies
like that.
sometimes. Yeah. So let's give this one a spray. The best part about Nest fragrances is a lot of times they actually come with ancillary products. So they'll have the full body lotion and the candle and the travel candle. It's amazing.
Their candles are the absolute best you will ever have in your life.
So decadent.
So this one, when you take a breath, the chocolate does not hit you immediately. It's very fresh, and then the chocolate hits you.
Yeah, because there's definitely some florals in there. We have notes of bittersweet cocoa, sequoia wood, white sandalwood. That's the sandalwoods.
That's the wood.
Yeah. Because it gives it that cleanliness.
Yeah, so if you want a fragrance, that smells like chocolate, but it's not sickeningly sweet, I think this would be the one for you because I typically kind of gravitate away from things that are too chocolatey because they tend to be very heavy. This one's really light, and the wood, again, makes it a lighter, sort of cleaner, chocolatey fragrance.
Yeah, and I was just checking the notes on this one too, and it does have Thai ginger in it as well. You can kind of smell the ginger a little bit kind of come through that burst of freshness.
Yeah, hopefully they have a candle by holiday because this would be a really great holiday candle.
Great holiday candle. Delicious.
Okay, so next
Your turn.
Up,
Your turn.
My turn. Next one up, I have not smelled, and I know Juliet Has a Gun is very popular, but I haven't had too much experience with them. But I know they make some really cool, unique fragrances. This is Juliet Has a Gun Moscow Mule.
A small detail that I really love about the bottle is that they actually made the lid of this one that coppery color or brass.
Oh, that's so smart.
Like an actual
yes,
like an actual Moscow Mule.
My Moscow Mule cups are holographic because me.
Okay, because me.
Okay. Okay, so there's very, it's an effervescent sort of situation, when you're sipping your ginger beer and your Moscow Mule, so I smell that.
You can almost feel it go down, you know, like you're drinking it.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
Delicious. I feel like this would be nice for like a nice kind of, at the end of fall when it's like still warm outside.
LA. I don't know.
Well, okay.
Seasons.
Back in Texas, that's one of my favorite times. Is like back in Texas, like at the end of fall where it's still kind of warm, but in Texas it starts to dry out, and that's what this reminds me of. Like I would wear this on a fall night, like going out on town in Austin.
Yeah, I really like Atelier Mandarin Glacial. I talk about that one a lot, and that's very Moscow Mule-esque. So if you're familiar with that one and you like it, I believe you'd really like this as well.
I say go for the next one.
Okay, Jo Malone.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I'm like the latest one on the Jo Malone boat. I grew up with a ton of fragrance in my house. Like I was wearing Givenchy in like 4th grade. But my mom didn't get a lot of Jo Malone, so I'm getting really into it. I love the lime and basil one that she has as well. Let me give you a little spritz.
Thank you.
So this one is the Jo Malone Honeysuckle and Havana Cologne.
Okay.
So this smells really quite nice. Oh.
Definitely more on the floral side.
Yes. I feel like honeysuckle or just honey in general tends to make a fragrance very heavy, where it smells warm, if that makes sense. And this doesn't have that sort of
No, yeah, this
heaviness.
almost has like a soft powdery dry down to it. So to me, it really feels like kind of like a solar floral. Like it feels like,
You're
like
fancy.
Yeah, right?
What is a solar floral?
Like being in the sunshine. Flowers in the sun.
Basking in the sun.
Yes, exactly. I love this one. This one's beautiful.
Okay.
So the next fragrance actually has a special story.
Yes.
So this guy has been teased for about 6 months to 7 months. Dior has said that they were going to launch a new fragrance and didn't tell any details. They didn't talk about, it was kind of like a social media buzz. So now we're finally able to release the fragrance and talk about it, and it is called Dior Joy. So literally the whole concept behind it is, what does joy smell like, right? So the goal of this fragrance is to convey pure passion and joy, okay? So we want to smell that. Okay. That's what we're looking to smell.
That's what we're looking.
I want to know. I want to know what joy
That's
smells
what we're looking
like.
to feel in 2018. I was told Mandarin, and again musk. I feel like musk is always what grounds the fragrances that I end up liking, because it smells like it's been on your skin and on your body, because it has that like pheromone type of feeling to it. But it's still very light. But I feel like if you are looking for a fragrance, it's light, but you're like, that's not going to last on me. Like, those fragrances you smell, they smell very citrusy. This one has some body to it. I feel like it's going to stick to the skin really nicely.
This would be great for a night out, for an evening out, because it's not so enveloping and in your face. Like, it's very subtle. It's got a nice, like, roundabout way of saying hello.
Right? Nice. Cute little bottle. Oh, it's magnetic.
It is cute. Oh.
When you put it on, it like twists to the proper position.
J'adore,
Dior. That's super cute.
So cute. So from Viktor and Rolf Magic, we have Liquid Diamond. It's the Magic Collection. There's several fragrances in the collection, but we have 2 here called Liquid Diamonds and Sage Spell.
Yes, so I absolutely love sage, so I saved this one to smell on camera because I cook with it regularly. I have it in my house. I burn it. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I feel like it's doing good things. So I'm super excited to smell these 2.
Yeah.
This is Viktor and Rolf Magic Sage Spell.
So the whole concept behind these, again, is that you can add these to your flower bomb or any of the other fragrances to kind of layer, mix and match, and create your own magic.
So if you're a regular flower bomb user, like I've been buying my mom flower bomb for years. It's like she drinks it or something. She loves it. Just to give her something new. She loves to layer. So this would be a really great thing for her to add to her collection. Yeah, that's pretty.
The sage is really nice.
What?
The sage is like very earthy. It's got a very like kind of grounded feel to it. So if you're someone whose chakra is way up in the clouds like all the time, that's totally me. Like this would really help to center you, I feel.
Yeah, but I love both. I love the sage because, again, I love that like herbal sort of relaxing scent to it. But the Liquid Diamonds is very fancy.
The Liquid Diamonds is nice. I really like this one. Liquid Diamonds is very effervescent. It feels very bubbly. It feels very like
champagne.
Yeah, I would actually layer it with, I think, any fragrance, actually. That one, to me, feels really universal.
Yeah, really nice. If maybe something is a little bit too girly to you and you need something to ground it, the sage smell I think would give it that earthy smell.
So I want to take a moment for the bottle. The whole collection, if you can imagine, there's like bubbles suspended in
the
the
glass,
glass, which is really pretty. Again, it gives it that like kind of magic, sparkly kind of feel. And then could you imagine if you had all of them lined up next to each other on your curio? I know that's something that you're going to aim for.
I'm out of room. We're ordering a new tiered
She's ordering a new
shelf.
tiered table just for her fragrances. You guys don't know. You have no idea.
Yeah, it's cuckoo land. I love having fragrance. I love having the option. I love having the option of having a wardrobe without having to buy clothing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I love fragrance as an entire wardrobe.
And it's a really great way to elevate and change your
Yeah.
mood. Like, switch it up. Like, literally, it will change your mood.
Yeah, Jeffrey makes fun of me because I was like, I have my house mascara. I put on mascara when I'm sitting around the house, and then I choose a fragrance for the day, depending on what I need for the day. And I'm dressed for the day with my mascara that makes me feel really good, and my fragrance that changes my mood. So our last one, so this is a holy grail fragrance for me, the original Gucci Bloom, and it's gotten an update. There's 3 total, I believe, of the collection. This is Gucci Bloom Notare de Fiore. It's absolutely beautiful. And I just love the imagery because the bottle is supposed to represent a fine china with this sort of like blushy nude color. And I smelled it yesterday. I was lucky enough to run into some of the trainers for Gucci, and they were describing it to me, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and it has that traditional kind of like toile print on the front of the bottle. Very like vintage inspired.
Very luxe floral print.
Okay.
So
Definitely jasmine for
there's
sure.
There's patchouli, which I absolutely love patchouli. I know it's definitely in a lot of fragrances that are traditional. Like your grandmother probably wore patchouli, but this is not your grandmother's patchouli.
No.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's very sexy but light.
Yeah, the jasmine really balances out the patchouli. So like you're getting the earthiness from the patchouli, and then the light kind of effervescent floral from the jasmine, and then there's also ginger too.
Yes.
Ginger has been a common note between a lot of the fragrances
so it's in
too.
the Juliet Has a Gun Moscow Mule. It's in here.
I think it's in this one as well. Yeah, so musk and ginger seems to be a trend for fall.
So good.
Delicious.
Okay.
Loving it.
So I definitely encourage you to check out these fragrances. Hopefully we did a good job of describing them and giving you some lifestyle examples.
Yeah, like kind of build out the story for you.
This is the #1 video that cost me money.
Yes,
Every freaking
yes,
time.
yes.
I absolutely fall in love with most of the fragrances, and then I like have some on my like and love list, and I just go crazy. So I'm encouraging you to go to store. There are fragrance finders in stores as well, and fragrance associates to help you and just discover some new fragrances. Whether you're buying for a gift because holiday is coming up, it's around the corner, or you're buying for yourself. I think these are going to be some really fun fragrances for you guys.
So if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we have a lot of amazing content headed your way.
Yeah, and it's always comment down below. Tell us what you thought. I kind of like this seasonal thing, like Jeffrey said.
Yeah, like a nice download each season of all the newness.
Yeah, we can only do so much on a video with fragrance, but if you want us to describe them differently, if you want them to be included in more videos, just please let us know. And as always, we will see you guys.
Ciao
Thank
for now.
you.